What's up, everyone? So it's yeah, boy. I gotta stop saying that. It's not cool. I'm not cool. You should have figured that out by now. But yeah, so what's going on, everyone? And I'm recording off my laptop. Go figure. It's just a lot easier to record with this than it is my phone. For some reason, I'm able to uh, communicate better on my laptop than my phone. It's weird. Uh, so I wanted to talk about in this video, I wanted to talk about what's going on in my life, you know, and because a lot has happened over the last month or so, 3 weeks, that I just wanted to give you guys an update and where things are going to go from here. So let's get right into it. So first thing is pretty clear. I don't have uh, I don't have the long hair anymore. You can see I got this type of steel going on. So the reason behind not having my long hair was I went through a huge like internal shift of like figuring out who I was as a person, and like my reason for growing out my hair was to donate it, right? Because I had pretty nice hair, and so that's what I ended up doing. Is so tomorrow tomorrow I'm going to mail my hair out to children with hair loss, and yeah, I got I got about 20 inches. So yeah, 20 inches of hair I had, which is pretty long. I had it for uh, less than 3 years. I grew it out because I started in 2019. I think yeah, May 2019. Cut it off in end of February. So you can do the math or not. So not that important to be doing that type of math. You can though if you want. No, but yeah. So that happened, and so the big thing is I'm just gonna rock out short hair for a while because it just feels nice. And what I realized was that hair holds on like a lot of like your past and whatnot, you know. And so the thing is, like with my past and everything, it was just weighing me down, and that's what my hair was doing to me. It was just weighing me down, giving me like a ton of anxiety. You might be able to tell it just how I'm interacting overall now. Uh, I've gotten that quite a bit actually. Was like, oh, you're just a lot more. You're not soft spoken, even though like I mean, I kind of am, but in the sense of I'm able to convey myself in a more powerful manner, I guess. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, it feels good though. So that was one of the big changes, and um, you know, so the next big change is with the living situation. So basically, what ended up happening was that my my current I live in an apartment, and uh, ended up getting under a new landlord. Alistair's out, but yeah, ended up getting under a new landlord, and they basically wanted to have me out. Long story very short, they wanted to have me out by the 31st of this month. So can't argue with that, right? Because they bought the house, so it's kind of like I have to go with what they want. So it's been an entire process of just figuring out uh, yeah, so the first couple of days, so this happened like 3 weeks ago, and I was just in a panic mode, right? Because I like had these animals, and then I was just my financial situation is so in the finance. My nose is so bad. It's like 60 degrees out right now, and it was like really cold yesterday. So like my allergies are all over the place. Dang it! Wow. Anyways, yeah. So that happened. Um, first couple of days I was just like, what do I do? And it was just very rough. And then a uh, a realtor reached out to me that basically helped my old landlord with uh, finding his kids a place. She reached out to me, and she was basically I was acquainted with her during the process of because it was under her. I don't know how real realtor stuff works, but uh, get showcase and stuff for showcase my apartment and then the downstairs apartment in the house because it was under their uh, their real estate stuff. So I don't know. So long story short, with that, um, long story short with that, I ended up looking at apartments, but then I ended up so the way it's going is that I will be getting a I'll be a homeowner to a mobile home out a little bit outside the city. It's like in a kind of a secluded, not a secluded community. I was going to say, but it's a community park or trailer park. So yeah, I ended up going to see that last Wednesday, and I put a offer down, and they took it. So it's basically now it's just getting the entire process set through because the yeah it's been an interesting process though because this is like my first time ever doing something like this, and just I had like this thought of just like I'm glad that it happened, right? That because otherwise I would have just been kind of in my nest, right? In this safety net that I would have never like I never would have had the thought of going and doing something like this because I just thought that I was going to live in apartments my entire life, just rent out and whatnot. But then it's just like, yeah, you can just the idea of just buying a mobile home and just doing that thing. It sounds great to me, and so I'll uh, I'll find out either this week, yeah, because it's Sunday, new week. I'll find out this week or the week after that about the decision on it, and with that, then I'll figure out when I will move in and transfer everything out. Another thing is with the entire moving situation, I had to rehome three of my animals. I ended up rehoming uh, Jupiter, Capone, and Gizmo. Gizmo was a Eurymastix. Capone was my leatherback bearded dragon, and then Jupiter was another bearded dragon. It got to the point, and the thing was like I didn't do it off of like Craigslist. I had a connection with a very respected person that ran a reptile store, and basically I was just like, hey, I need you to find homes for them. I didn't take anything because I didn't take anything for them because I'm not the type of person to want money from things. I just want somebody to enjoy them as much as I did and just appreciate their existence and everything because I had 11 animals, and when it gets to like that many animals, it gets rough to just keep on track, and you end up burning yourself out. Like burnout was a real thing that I realized. I was just I'd get home from work and I'd be like, oh crap, like I have 11 animals to take care of. Or I would wake up and just with them with them with them gone now. I don't like using the word gone, but with them, you know, out of my possession or out of my care, it just feels a lot more better, I guess, mentally for me and most likely for them as well. Not mentally, but just their enrichment because always I always felt like I didn't have time to handle them, and as much as I mean it's yeah, so it's just so I ended up just rehoming them, and yeah, so that's what happened. So now I have 8 animals, 2 bearded dragons now. Uh, the entire rack system is gone. I had a $500 rack system that I just took down and don't know what I'm going to do with it because the person who was supposed to take it didn't take it. So uh, yeah. Ooh, forgive me. No. So 2 bearded dragons, a rabbit. Cashew's just uh, still himself. uh, I got Susie and my 4 ball pythons. And don't ask me to name them because I can't. It's early. It's early for me for a weekend. Not really though. Uh, yeah. So that, in a nutshell, is my what's going on in my life. What are my future plans with things? So my future plans is if I a lot of this goes off of if I get the place because it's a 2 bedroom, it's a single wide, right, and it's uh, yeah. So I want to be able to produce more content, uh, stressing the variety aspect of it. Um, One of the things is I plan on making one room like a reptile room, and then just yeah, just the idea of like getting because having 3 lizards was very hard for me, or having 5 lizards, and so with that thinking and stuff, the idea of either getting uh, just solely into snakes, but also having like them as well. Still having my 3 lizards and my rabbit. That sounds very nice. Expos are being a thing again, so I've been on the fence of going out to one. There's one in April and checking them out and seeing what I can get or just seeing what's going on. But again, a lot of it just comes from like financing, uh, my finances and whatnot. Like I have a very solid foundation that I've uh, done over the last year or so of kind of being like, oh yeah, you gotta step up to the plate and be responsible and stuff. And I was responsible before, but it was just knowing that you can't get like DoorDash and all that stuff as frequent as I was. So yeah, so it's just kind of figuring out what to do with that and just be able to uh, go from there with my finances and so look at getting a car. So there's a, I mean, there's the very high chance that the I'll put off the um, I'll put off the search for a reptile or an animal until I get something that I kind of need, which is a newer car, right? So that's uh, that's the plan of attack. I want to maybe record some. No, I'm not gonna put this as a promise, but I'd like to record like some running videos and at my new place because it's pretty much in the it's out in the woods, or it's basically out in the boonies of the city. So it's kind of nice, and it's like 10 minutes from Utica, which is the city that it's closest to. So yeah, it's pretty nice, and it's figuring out what I want to do with it because it'll be my place, right? This I'm just renting out, but just having something that will be my place, and it feels surreal because I can do whatever I want with that trailer, right? And yeah, it'll be great, you know. So there's a lot of stuff going on over the last 3 weeks, and that's uh, the main reason why I haven't been making videos. I uploaded 2 shorts before. Uh, yeah, I just wanted to sit down with you all and talk about what's going on in my life. Um, it's pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, so I might I might do another uh, Q&A with the questions and whatnot. Yeah, Q&A with questions. I've been really good at I don't know. My charisma is off the charts. Anyways, so that's what's going on in my life. Hope everything is good on your end. And yeah, so good things to come ahead. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.